Hey guys, this should be the last part of the video. I took the liberty to peel these off to save a little video time. As you can see, they're yellowed, they're brittle, and they were lifting and obviously faded. So these, although these are on a white backer, they are clear and see-through. But look at this. Look at the difference. You can get these from me. I sell them. I also sell the others to do the rest of the train set. So we'll go ahead and we'll put these on. Just hold it down on the one end and make sure it's centered all the way back. See, it's a little longer, no big deal, trim it off. And you put that on. Now, a lot of people ask me about how to cut decals, and I've seen some of the work that people do. And it's sad to say that the quality of decals that I have, you know, I'd expect that the people who buy them are more of a hobbyist and have worked with that sort of thing. But what I use is two different things. I use this, which is a serrated set of scissors. They are extremely sharp and they have teeth on them here, as you can see. Those are especially good for when you want to get around corners of decals. You're cutting out something round. I highly suggest using a loop. I have a lighted loop. That's what the camera's mounted to right now. Anyhow, that's cut, that's installed, and we'll just quickly do the other one. At the same time that I was working on some of this stuff off screen, I also took the liberty to mount the wires back into the motor. We'll get to that in a second. You'll notice that when you put the wires in the motor, they clip in. Okay, see, that didn't go on that straight. Now the nice thing about these decals that I make here is you don't have to worry about the sticky coming off of them. They're really good quality and they're made out of Mylar. Now the thing is I have the sticker itself has a layer of Mylar on it, and then there's also another of Mylar on the top, so you can wipe this all day long and it's not going to take the color out of it. That's the real nice thing. Now look how nice this is compared to what was on it before. I'll give you an example there. Well, there's too thick here, but anyhow, I think you get the picture. This is what was on it before. You can see the fade. See that? Now you got a nice set on there. So okay, let's assume our chrome came back. Yay. We got our chrome pieces vacuum metallized. We pop that on. Look how nice that is. And our two side pieces. You feed this one in first, the long one. Push it forward and then clip this in. It'll click into place. Same as this one on the other side. Now, the windshield. For you guys that like to keep things in the box, look at that. What a lovely mess. That is destroyed. There's no fixing that. The only way you could ever repair that is you'd have to sand it down and clear coat it. Now, I just happen to have a really nice one here. I'm going to install that. Clip it right into place like that. See? Look how nice that looks. Okay, now I'm going to set this up. This kind of takes a little time because it's confusing. It doesn't orient really well. So I'm going to do that and explain the motor. We'll put this aside. Okay, so when you put this in, you got to make sure the wires are crisscrossed like that. Your contacts are facing up. And then you mount that into the hole. Just a second, I'm going to rebuff these. They didn't come out all that nice. Now, I know that there was at one point a small layer of chrome on these, but I wouldn't really worry about that. I've never had any problems of these not working or arcing over or whatever when they make contact, switching from forward to reverse, so it's not a big deal. Highly polished, they come up really nice. Okay, so now, remember that piece I told you got to watch out for because you'll lose it? Well, here it is. I almost lost it. Alright, it's ready to put back on. You put that lever there at the end in the hole. And then these wires, make sure that this goes like that for now. And then these wires go into two tiny holes here. There's one right here and the other right here. Okay? And when you slip this part of the chassis in, you got to go in through the nose of it like this. And then, like I said, it gets a little hairy right about now because you got to fit this all in, and it's got to fit in place nicely. The wires cannot get in the way of anything, and they are in the way. Move them out of the way. Okay, clip it in. Nice smooth switching. Just want to pull up on that for a second. Okay, because sometimes these wires, when they're tucked down like that, they sort of mess with the contacts. Okay, so our little clip in the back is nice and glued in place. Let's get a battery in here. Sizzlers-shop 650 battery. That's old. Haven't had those in years. Okay, so we won't bother with that. We're going to put one in that's a freshly peeled battery. I just so happen to have something here. We also have the batteries. Oh, there's a little slack in there. When there's a little slack like that, take out the battery. Take your thin needle nose, wherever I put them, and you want to just tweak this one a bit. This contact there, like that. Okay? Oh, look at that. Again, another reason why you absolutely don't want to leave your stuff in the box. Well, I'm going to have to do another video because that rivet's got to come out, and I got to replace that contact if I can come up with one. Talk to you later.